Okay guys, moving into November. Turkey Day! That's right, Thanksgiving happens in November. What does Thanksgiving Day celebrate? Thanksgiving was originally a holiday to give thanks to God for the harvest. Today, it is an opportunity to give thanks for all the good things God has given us. It's also a day to celebrate family. So Thanksgiving is all about giving thanks for what you have, what you've been blessed with, your family. It's all the food on your table. That's where the harvest comes from, because they were like thanking for our harvest, our food that we got. So it's all a day of thanks. When is Thanksgiving celebrated? In the United States, Thanksgiving is observed on the 4th Thursday in November. So for us in the United States, it's celebrated on the 4th Thursday in November. In Canada, it occurs on the 2nd Monday of October. So Canada's a little bit later. But we celebrate it on the 4th Thursday in November. Who celebrates this day? This day is widely celebrated throughout the United States and Canada. So lots and lots and lots of people. I think everybody in the United States celebrates it just about, okay? Okay, so Thanksgiving, the day of thanks. What do people do to celebrate? The day is a national federal holiday in the United States. So national federal holiday means you get the day off, as well as the Friday following. So for Thanksgiving, we get that Thursday and Friday off. Here at Valley.industries, because it's a national federal holiday, we get Thursday for Thanksgiving and the day after Thanksgiving off. Get those 2 days off. Again, you have to be here the day before and the day after. But it's making a long weekend for travel and holiday. The way most people celebrate this day is by getting together with family and having a large meal, a big feast. Many people travel all over the country for large family gatherings on this day. So maybe your family's spread out and you live in different, your brothers, sisters, mom, dad live in different states. That's a big day of travel and a lot of days where people will come home, come to their parents' house, visit other family members to make a big deal for this big holiday. This is one that people will travel for to spend time with each other. Many cities have large parades on Thanksgiving Day. Perhaps the largest and most popular is the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade in New York City. I'm sure you guys have seen that one on TV. It is widely televised. It's on TV. It has been running since 1924. So the Macy's Parade has been going since 1924. Other cities with big parades on this day are Detroit, Philadelphia, and Chicago. But the most famous parade for Thanksgiving is the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade, and it's been on TV, and it's been going since 1924. Another popular way to spend the day is watching football. There are generally a number of football games on, even though it is a Thursday. The Detroit Lions are a traditional team that plays a game nearly every Thanksgiving. So the NFL will they'll have a couple of football games on Thanksgiving. That's where, you'll eat, you watch football, have a good time with family and friends. But almost every year, and I think it is every year, Detroit Lions play. That's their tradition, so they're always on TV on Thanksgiving. Traditional food. The traditional food for Thanksgiving meals include turkey, gotta have that turkey, cranberry sauce, potatoes, sweet potato casserole, stuffing, vegetables, and pumpkin pie. I eat all that stuff, except I'm not a big pumpkin pie fan. But look at this big setup here. Got the turkey, the cranberries, the stuffing, the pies, everything. I don't know about you guys, but it's a big old feast, and not only does the turkey get stuffed, but I get stuffed too. How many of you just eat so much food on Thanksgiving or have so many choices? It's a big, huge feast meal. But remember, the holiday's about giving thanks for being able to have that food, giving thanks for the family, being thanks for the things you're blessed with. A lot of families I know, my family doesn't do it, but we say prayer. My family says prayer before Thanksgiving meal. But then some people, before you start eating, they go around the table and everybody has to say what they're thankful for that year. Some people have that tradition. My family does not. I think it's kind of a cool one, but my family doesn't do it. But that's okay, because I get to spend time with my family. And I have a pretty big family. All my brothers, my nieces and nephews and great nieces and nephews, we all gather at one big house and have one big meal together and visit and talk and laugh and play games. It's a good time. I think we've already probably all learned this, the history of Thanksgiving. Tradition of Thanksgiving started with the Pilgrims. Up here, the Pilgrims, who settled in Plymouth, Massachusetts. They held a celebration of their harvest in 1621. Remember, Thanksgiving's for the harvest, the food you got? So they did a celebration of their harvest in 1621. The feast was organized by Governor William Bradford, who also invited the local I can't say it, I'm sorry, Indians to join the meal. So it was a big feast to celebrate the harvest. They invited the Indians to join the meal. The first time they called the feast Thanksgiving was in 1623, after rain had ended a long drought. So, in 1621, it was a celebration of harvest, but then in 1623, because they got rain that ended a drought, and they were giving thanks for that harvest, they called it Thanksgiving. The first National Thanksgiving Day was proclaimed by President George Washington. So that's our first president. So he said Thanksgiving was a national holiday in 1789. However, it did not become a regular holiday in the United States until 1863, when Abraham Lincoln declared that the last Thursday in November should be celebrated as Thanksgiving. So Washington proclaimed Thanksgiving Day in 1789, but in 1863 is when it became a regular holiday, when Abraham Lincoln declared the last Thursday in November should be celebrated as Thanksgiving. Since then, it has been celebrated every year in the United States. The day was made an official federal holiday and it was moved to the fourth Thursday of November in 1941 by President Franklin Roosevelt. Okay? So it didn't become an official holiday until 1941. Official federal holiday in 1941. This video up with the fun facts. Each year a live turkey is presented to the President of the United States, who then pardons the turkey and gets it to live out its life in a farm. So you guys know turkey's our main dish for Thanksgiving. Well, there's one lucky turkey that gets presented to the President, and he gives him a pardon, and so that turkey gets to go live on a farm the rest of his life, and he'll never be a Thanksgiving dinner turkey. Benjamin Franklin wanted the turkey to be the national bird instead of the bald eagle. What do you guys think about that? Having a turkey for the national bird. I like the bald eagle better. I like the bald eagle. About 88% of Americans eat turkey on Thanksgiving Day. I believe that. There's a few people that don't, but almost everybody does. The Pilgrims sailed to America from Great Britain on a ship called the Mayflower. I think you all have heard that, right? The day after Thanksgiving is called Black Friday. It is the biggest shopping day of the year. Now, I do know they have Cyber Monday now that's getting pretty close, but it's always been Black Friday as the biggest shopping day of the year. I don't know where Cyber Monday falls into it, but I still bet Black Friday is a good deal. So that's just some fun facts. That's November. We got one more month in the year to do a holiday. I bet you all know what that one's going to be. It's a pretty big holiday next for December, and you'll find that out in our next video. Have a great day, guys.